While we all know that the life of Kunti was no less than a roller coaster ride full of ups and downs, little do we know the details that made up her life. Here is the brief story of Kunti, the princess of Kuntibhoja. Kunti was born as Pritha to Yadav chief Shurasena. She was adopted by her childless uncle Kuntibhoja and was renamed Kunti. She was often considered a lucky charm to Kuntibhoja and was treated with utmost love and respect. One day, sage Durvasa had come to the kingdom and Kuntibhoja had invited him to his palace. Durvasa became highly impressed with Kunti's devotion and service and blessed her with a divine mantra that would enable her to have a son with any god she wished. Kunti's curiosity and impatience made her try this mantra without a wedding, and she gave birth to Karn, who then spent an unfortunate life. Kunti chose Pandu at her Swayamvar. One day, Pandu went hunting in the forest where he killed 2 mating deers who were actually sage Kindama and his wife. The dying sage Kindama cursed him that he would die whenever he tried to make love with his wife. Pandu could not bear the burden of this and went to exile with his 2 wives. They met gurus and realized they cannot attain a place in heaven without having children. This is when Kunti reminded them of the divine mantra. She gave birth to Yudhishthira, Arjuna and Bhima, while Madri gave birth to Nakul and Sahadev from the same mantra. Pandu tried to make love with Madri and forgot his curse, which made him die. Madri also committed suicide, feeling responsible for her husband's death. Kunti was then left with her 5 sons and then returned to Hastinapur. They were not very well received, but they were welcomed. Kunti made sure that her sons got all the training and rights as deserved by the princes. She was ordered to stay in the capital while the Pandavas were exiled, but she chose Vidur's palace instead of the royal palace. She also made sure that Bhima married Hidimba in the forest, which led to the birth of Ghatotkach, who played a significant role in the war of Mahabharata. When Arjuna had returned after beating all the other princes and impressing Draupadi, he told Kunti that he had bought some arms, to which Kunti ordered to divide among the 5 brothers. Kunti then realized her mistake, but Draupadi had accepted this as her fate. Just before the war began, Kunti went to Karn and revealed her truth to him. Karn was heartbroken, but he told that he would not side with the Pandavas. Instead, he promised that he would only kill Arjuna in the war and would not harm anyone else. Kunti always stayed with Gandhari despite being on the side of the Pandavas to make sure that Gandhari never felt alone. Later, Kunti revealed the truth to the Pandavas about Karn, and all the Pandavas felt guilt-ridden of committing their brother's murder. Yudhishthira also cursed that no woman shall be able to hide secrets on hearing this from his mother. She finally left for the Himalayas with Sanjay, Vidur, Dhritarashtra and Gandhari and died in a forest fire there.